It's kind of been a little eventful week. In the cancer world, eventful is not good. I'd rather have an uneventful week because it means you're kind of just coasting along. But I've had a little bump in the road. So it's my week off chemo. So I've just been doing radiation.
According to the Federal Trade Commission, more than half of the people who reported losses to investment scams in 2021 said the scam started on social media. In this video, I'm going to talk about a TikToker charged with a GoFundMe cancer scam. Maddie Russo, 19, was arrested on January the 23rd, 2023, and is charged with the first-degree theft, which is punishable in her home state of Iowa with up to 10 years behind bars.
So finally, I got labs taken, and my lab results came back yesterday afternoon, and it showed that my ANC and white blood counts, those two like run together, was really low, and it's most likely coming off of the chemo from last week. And then, your immune system is so weak because you have like no immune system when you're going through treatment. So then I have a fever, and it's kind of explaining, and hopefully that's the full cut answer. So I had to skip radiation on Monday because I can't go with a fever, and they didn't know like what was wrong.
She tricked over 439 people into donating a whopping $37,303 to help aid her fake fight, posting pictures of her receiving treatment and providing updates on her social media page.
So this morning, it's Wednesday morning, and I am getting back on track for radiation this morning. And then right afterwards, I'm going to get some fluids in the vein, and then I'm going to get a blood transfusion. So this will be my second blood transfusion, and my counts, a normal count should be between 2,500 and 6,000, and mine were at 1,100. So quite low, but happy that I got in and I caught it. So I'm really hoping this blood transfusion kind of boosts me back up, and then just so I can get back into the normal levels. That way I can make counts and qualify for chemo. That starts next week. So next Monday will be round 3 of chemo, and I am just ready to kick it, and fingers crossed that this blood transfusion really does me well and my fever and everything will go away. So just wanted to pop in and just a little life update, cancer update for you, and let's go to this blood transfusion.
Russo had garnered attention online after claiming she had been diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia stage 2 pancreatic cancer and had a football-sized tumor that wrapped around her spine, according to police. Police added it was discovered through investigation that, separate and apart from the medical discrepancies and from the GoFundMe page, Madison accepted donations from other businesses, nonprofit organizations, school districts, and private citizens. A search warrant was conducted at her residence. According to the court documents obtained by KWQC, authorities seized medical supplies, bank records, and an IV pole, a feeding pump, a wig, money, pills for nausea that were prescribed under a relative's name, and a 2023 Kia Sportage after Maddie's arrest. Witnesses with medical experience informed police about alleged medical discrepancies in the Madison story. This was based on the information that she was sharing on social media. The investigators also said that Maddie stole photos shared online by real cancer patients and presented them as her own. Investigators also requested Maddie's medical records and found that the teenager had never been diagnosed with any type of cancer or cancer in any of the medical facilities in the area where she had been supposed a patient. The Eldridge Police Department was made aware of Maddie on January the 11th, 2023. This is almost a year after the GoFundMe page was launched.
So please don't take for granted enjoying every moment in your life, even the little ones. Please check in on your friends that seem strong, as those people are often the ones that are struggling the most. They appear like they carry it well, however, they are being weighed down. If you look at me, you would never know that I am sick. I still have hair, I can put on makeup to hide the exhaustion and the pain, and I carry myself fairly well at work and school.
Police also noted that she was able to maintain a 4.0 GPA, was out in the sun, had a part-time job with John Deere, and continued to golf. She was also interviewed by the local newspaper about her cancer journey.
I want you to know that invisible illness affects so many people across the globe. You could look at somebody from the outside and think they look healthy, but you don't see that inside their body is literally trying to destroy them. I have been honored to speak to my school about my experience of battling cancer, still finishing out my semester with a 3.85 GPA and landing an internship with one of my dream companies, John Deere, all while taking treatment.
On further investigation, they noticed that a lot of her social media photos were taken inside her apartment and not in a medical office. She has pled not guilty, and her pretrial conference is set for May the 5th. And the judge has set a trial date for May 15th.
Advocating for other patients and inspiring individuals along the way has been a coping mechanism for me, and I hope this story has inspired you as well. You know, when you get knocked down 9 times up, you stand up 10 more times. Every single day, I go to war with myself because in order to survive, I have to fight like hell. The 5-year outlook of survival is a slim 11%. 11%. At 19 years old, I don't know if I will live to see the day when I graduate college, get married, become a mom, etc.
As I was researching this fraudster, I will call her, I was really surprised at how much money she was able to raise. I mean, $37,000 is a lot of money. And I do these videos to show that, just to show how people have no shame in scamming people day after day. And the fact that she pretended to have cancer is just really sick. And you need to be careful who you support online. I really hate to see people taking advantage online. I mean, here's the thing. It's like when you see her, you see no hair loss, no extreme weight loss, no loss of color in the skin. I mean, she's out in the sun. She's out golfing. What really infuriates me about this story is that all this money that was raised could have really helped someone in need who has cancer. And this fraudster was, having all this money, and she didn't even have cancer. That's sick. And she really played it with how she put on her IV stuff and how she tried to make herself look sick. All a lie. Like, how do you go to sleep at night knowing that you are just playing all these people? Like, do you really think that one day this isn't going to catch up to you and then people are going to realize you really don't have cancer? Like, that's sick. And I can only imagine people who suffer from cancer, when they hear these kind of stories, it makes them so angry. And I just don't blame them at all.
So in the meantime, I fight. I have to be so mentally tough to battle this beast. I might have bad moments of weakness from time to time, but I never give in. You don't have to struggle in silence. Lean on friends and family. Experiencing these obstacles at such a young age has given me incredible drive, determination, and grit. Type 1 diabetes does not define me. Pancreatic cancer does not define me. Leukemia does not define me. I am so much more than these awful diseases, and instead, it's just another chapter to my story. I will continue to thrive in school, thrive in my career, and thrive in my personal development. I will be able to walk across the stage at my college graduation, able to get married and become a mom. I just have to continue to fight and advocate for a cure. And I will ring the bell and be declared cancer-free someday.
I really hope that she is found guilty and is charged to the maximum, and that she really learns her lesson. I've seen a lot of cases like this, and they just basically walk free. And it's so frustrating to see cases like that, and to do this and to know that people really suffer from cancer. And she makes this whole fake story all for money and attention. Is sickening. I really do hope she's found guilty and is charged. I guess we'll have to wait and see how this plays out, right? The love of money really is the root of all evil. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this story. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.
I'm just trying my best, and I guess it's just a reminder, not only for me, but for all of you guys, to just give yourself grace. Like, no matter what you're going through, no matter how big or small you think something is, you just have to give yourself grace. And I think that's an important lesson for everybody, and definitely something I will take with me the rest of my life. So I just wanted to pop in and share that. I know it's kind of helped me to talk through it and kind of hear myself. So I hope it helps you guys as well.